little after 9 a.m. in the morning, Saturday the 20th. And again, I know this seems like another video that I just did, but couldn't help myself coming out here again early in the morning. Look at this, the water's like freaking glass, literally like glass. So I want to talk to you about two things. But first, I got a question for you. Are you a complainer? Are you someone who literally just sits around in the break room at work complaining? You complain at home to your spouse or significant other or roommate. You go on other people's posts and you crap on other people's posts saying, you know, scammer, pyramid scheme, those things don't work, another MLM. Like, is that you? This video might be for you. I want to talk to you about two things. Again, this is part of my video series about keeping it real. And, you know, just gonna free flow it, no script, just kind of rolling here. So two things. Number one is complaining. Actually, number two is complaining. Number one is gratitude. And it's funny because these are two subjects that are total opposite ends of the spectrum for most people. You know, it's, you know, gratitude. Let's talk about that first. Because I know you complainers, you want to be like, no, let's talk about complaining. He's going to be a jerk or a dick or whatever. He's so wrong. Such a scammer. Yeah, you can wait. When it comes to gratitude, this is something that I've been literally discovering more and more and more as I get into my home-based business journey, as I get into more team building and working with people. And you hear a lot of this stuff talked about where you are a reflection. And this is also going to go into part number two, which is for the complainers. You are a reflection of the 5 closest people to you. So I have had an immense amount of gratitude lately. Like, my vibe has been so freaking high because more and more over the last several months, I've been really focused on surrounding myself with people that motivate me, that push me, that drive me. You guys know who you are. And, you know, just, you know, there's several of us that are in, you know, a group chat on Messenger where we're each kind of like, you know, motivating each other, pushing each other, like, hey, I got 5 sales today. How much you get? Oh, I got 8 sales. Oh, I got 9 sales. Like, we're pushing and driving each other. And that gives me so much gratitude, so much energy, so much focus, so much, like, it just takes your vibe, it takes your energy, it takes your level, your vibe level, your energy level, whatever it is, and it just raises it up. Now, to flip it around, if you surround yourself with negative people, and we'll get into this more, but if you surround yourself with negative people, like, you know, you're hanging around in the break room at work, and, you know, I spent 20 plus years of my working career before I was a full-time, you know, network marketer, full-time home-based business owner like I am now, that allows me to come out here and do awesome stuff like this on a Saturday morning. That's like legit whole lake to myself, like nobody here. It's just like, this is the stuff that brings me joy. It really is. And talking to you guys, but like, I spent my whole working career in retail, you know, as a store manager for Whole Foods Market, for Lowe's, for Home Depot. And, you know, you walk in the break room, there's nothing positive being said in that break room. Hanging around the water cooler, the vending machines, like, there's nothing positive being said. And it's like that, I'm sure, in your office or where you work or whatever it is. Like, what is 90% of the talk all day long? It's negative stuff, negative this, negative that, whatever. So you gotta surround yourself with the right people. If you wanna raise your vibe, if you wanna raise your energy, if you wanna raise and increase your results in life, if you wanna make more sales, make more money, break free, get out of that rat race, look at who you're surrounding yourself with. So for me, and keep in mind, like, I saw a big turtle right over here. That little splash was right there. Keep in mind, like, who are you surrounding yourself with? And it doesn't have to be somebody physical. Because for the, like, you know, perfect example is, like, obviously I live with my wife, you know, and I'm around her all the time. But the people that I surround myself with in business and who I spend really a good amount of my time with, they're online, but I talk to them all the time. I talk to them multiple times throughout the day. I get energy from them multiple times a day. So think about that. Like, who are you receiving energy from? Are you receiving energy from someone who's negative, or are you receiving energy from someone who is positive? So I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about where your levels of gratitude are. Like, are you grateful on a daily basis for what you have in your life? Are you grateful for your family, for maybe your children, maybe your work, your job, your income, whatever? And if you're not grateful for certain things, anything, you might want to look at what you're doing, and you might want to find a way to become grateful. Now, let's move into number 2. Let's talk about complaining here for a second. For the complainers, here's what's really interesting, and this is just based on like data, right? Is every single day there's someone negative, thumbs downing my posts, thumbs downing my shorts, thumbs downing these videos here. As a matter of fact, I have a follower, and I'm grateful for this follower because they follow my channel clearly. Every single time I post a video, within 30 minutes, I get a thumbs down. Like, someone is like that sad that they feel they need the thumbs down every single video I put out. It's interesting. Like, human behavior is just interesting. And like, I put out a new series. It's a training series, by the way. It shows you for literally $20 how you can start a full-time business and create a full-time income in less than an hour a day. The same way I do. I create a piece of content here for YouTube. I make a couple short videos, and I write an email, and it's all less than an hour a day. And it builds me a full-time income. And it's amazing. And I put out a new video training series, and within an hour, like, all 7 videos had a thumbs down. And you know that's the same person. It's just, you know, it's interesting. It's really interesting. Now, here's the thing. I want you to realize this, is that if you are out there grinding and hustling, and you're trying to make the most of it, and you're trying to be the best you can be, don't be scared about negative. Don't shy away from negative. Don't shy away from people crapping on your posts or putting thumbs down or being negative and negative comments. It means you're doing something right. Because if someone's being negative, it's a reflection of how they see themselves. And this isn't my hypothesis or theory. This is scientific proven data. You can go look it up, go Google it. But when someone's negative towards you, it's just a reflection of how they see themselves. So if you're hustling, grinding, putting in the work, you know, and you're being consistent and taking action, if someone craps on your video, someone craps on your hustle, it's a reflection of how they see themselves and their own abilities. It's not you. So I know I got people here that comment on my stuff all the time. Scammer, MLM, pyramid scheme, blah, 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 blah. It's just their own belief and their own abilities. And this is really the sad part. And all you complainers, I want you to pay attention to this, okay? They're feeling the need to complain. They want to pull someone else down to their level. They want to crap on somebody else. They want to poo on somebody else so they can feel better about themselves. And that's the truth. And that's it. And that's how it works. So you keep doing you. You keep hustling. You keep grinding. You keep making it happen. Because if you're not getting hates, if you're not getting thumbs down, if you're not getting dislikes on your videos, push harder. Trust me, they'll come. I know. But just keep doing you. Keep driving. Keep pushing. You got this. Keep going.